If you live in the Pacific Northwest, Nevada, or anywhere on the Ring of Fire, this could save your life. I'm about to show you something that seismic agencies won't tell you. I've been tracking earthquake patterns using the same mathematical sequence that predicts volcanic eruptions, and the numbers are screaming danger. Mount Rainier has been swarm quaking since July 8th. That's 56 days. The Fibonacci sequence says day 55 is critical. We're there, right now. Nevada just had a 4.7 magnitude, with dozens of aftershocks. The mathematical pattern says larger quakes follow exactly 27 days after solar flares. August had massive solar activity. September 8th through the 15th, that's this week. The mathematical probability spikes for the Pacific Northwest. The same equation that predicts the daily volcanic count to within 95% accuracy, that's the same equations. September 27th to the 30th are global earthquake enhancement windows. The sun's electromagnetic field creates a 27-day lag effect that triggers seismic activity. I'm not trying to cause panic. I'm trying to save lives. If you're in Washington, Oregon, Northern California, Nevada, or anywhere seismically active, check your emergency kits, have water, know your safe spots. The mathematics don't lie, and they're pointing to the next 2 weeks. The same pattern predicts Iceland's 12 eruptions perfectly. Kilauea's weekly episodes exactly. Even NASA tracks these solar correlations now. Share this with anyone in the earthquake zones. The math says be ready. Please stay safe.
Well, that is disturbing.
He seemed very panicked despite trying not to cause panic.
He said, I'm not trying to cause any panic. That dude seems terrified. I'm just going to say that dude seems legitimately terrified.
But he said like September 27th through the 30th. Like today's the 26th. So that's tomorrow. In case you guys are watching this live with us, make sure you have your safety kits together.
Yeah. So, guys, we are welcome. First off, welcome. We've run our mouths here for a few minutes. Welcome to the Southern Draw Podcast. We are happy to be bringing this to you live for a Freaky Friday video. This is my beautiful wife, Victoria, joining us today as my guest. We're going to be, we're going to be.
Too.
That's true. And me.
And you.
I'm here. Welcome to Southern Traditions, you guys. We're so glad that you're here to join us today. We're going to be doing a Freaky Friday video review, things that we should keep our eye on, apparently. And with everything that's going on in the world today, we think, yes, let's do that. Let's look over a video of things we should be paying attention to, supposedly. Like that first video, I hope that guy's not right, because apparently some of those dates are coming up literally within the next couple of days, and then again like in a month, and there's a lot going on. I don't know about you guys, but is it just me, or does everything feel like really, really biblical right now? You should be paying attention to that. If you're not, just saying, there's a lot of prophecy jumping off the pages these days. It's pretty wild. Let's jump right into this video right here on the Southern Draw Podcast. Here we go. By the way, guys,
like believing things NASA
jump in the comments and let us know what you think about these things that we're going to be watching, because some of these we like conspiracy theories at the Southern Draw Podcast. We call them spoiler alerts. We don't believe in conspiracy theorists. We call them conspiracy truthists. So, yeah, we enjoy these types of videos. We don't believe in all these conspiracy theories, just to let you know where we stand. We don't believe in all these conspiracy theories, do we, babe? But we do enjoy seeing how people get to some of these different theories. What you trying to do over here?
I'm trying to kind of like prop the phone up so that way I can look at the comments.
Now you can see.
Okay, hooray!
Show you, then you'll like these clips. First one is Dale Gardner, a 1984 astronaut who's going out in space to collect that satellite there.
You were
He's
1 year
untethered,
old.
Can you believe it? Using only his special jetpack with super joystick controls.
That's how old we are, you
lever
guys.
him there and back. Amazing.
His super jetpack joystick controls.
This one is even better. It's another 1980s shuttle trip. Here's the rocket taking off. Look at those sparks. Stunning. You know they're inside the shuttle because they're randomly pressing buttons and moving levers, but that's not even the best part. Here we see a great close-up of a real shuttle up in real space, and look, it's releasing a satellite. Oh, wait a minute, what was that?
What is over there on the right? Was that the right or the left?
Yes, it must be a space giant.
It's a space
because
giant.
These shuttles were around 122 feet long and 56 feet high.
What is
This guy
that?
must be humongous. Because it's not a toy pretending to be in space.
Oh
It's
no.
real, okay?
Oh.
So
That's
there you
real,
have
okay?
it.
That's not a toy
Discovery
pretending to be
of
in space, guys.
giants.
Space giants.
It looks like Dobby. Did you see that?
It's just some dude's reflection.
It totally looked like Dobby.
Oh, this one concerns me. Wearable tech. Oh, I want to read what it says. The electronic tattoo. So that's what it is. It's an electronic tattoo, guys. Place the temporary tattoo on the surface of the skin. It can monitor body functions in real time. The embedded electrodes can simplify medical diagnostics. This is concerning. The tattoo also monitors and controls current in the brain.
Did you see that guy's eyes like go to the back of his head?
It's made of tiny silicone, structures containing circuits. And it can bend and stretch with the body. Its high precision HCI creates a full immersion VR world. And a customized pattern turns your body into a fashion statement.
Why is it like a, what did you say, like an 80s commercial?
Yeah.
Maybe 90s?
This tattoo brings the ultimate wearable experience. Okay, all right. So I just want to say that is extremely concerning. Yeah, you can put this on your forehead and your wrist or your wrist.
And over your heart. And wherever else.
We can track your identity and you can have your one world currency at your fingertips.
Weren't you telling me earlier that Starmer?
Oh yeah, Keir Starmer just came out with a mandate that all UK citizens will be required to have a digital ID. They don't have to pay for this. It's free of charge, Keir Starmer says. Free of charge, you guys.
Now, did you say mandated?
It's mandated.
So mandate, does that mean I have to?
I don't. Well, so here's the thing. You don't have to get this digital ID. You just will not be allowed to participate in the workforce in the UK in any way, shape, or fashion if you don't have one.
Oh, wonderful. So what do I do?
Well, I guess you go get your digital ID. Or you figure out another way.
Looks like we might be having some people move.
Oh, you hear that thunder? There's a big thunderstorm at our house right now, guys.
That was a quick little descriptive summary there.
Yeah. Look at this road, man. That's wild. This is a
Are
bridge.
they riding waves via a bridge? That is
How
unreal.
far does this go? There's no way. I would not do this. I don't think I would do this.
This is so crazy.
It goes forever. Look at this.
And it's real waves.
You're not concerned. Look, it looks shallow right there in that spot. But the rest of it looks super deep, man.
It reminds me of like the little kid bridge, like that you would like jump on and it would start like wiggling like that. Like, but in car form. Do you know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
you'd
The
be,
little crossway. And
yeah, and it would literally jumble as
people
you're
walking
running
across
through
it
it. It
was
was no
difficult.
good.
Yeah.
But
that was fun.
imagine
Yeah, look at this.
driving.
This is crazy. I want to see it again. We're going to back it up. Just a little piece. Look at this. This is so crazy. I was like, wow, this is just a little bridge. No, this goes on and on and on and on.
I love that it says spectacular bridges and not like pure, shockingly terrifying bridges. Like, I'm scared of heights. I understand that like this really isn't high,
This
but
is a little scary.
you know.
So I started to see a lot of
Okay,
videos
so I've been
of
seeing
Yellowstone.
this.
You know, Yellowstone National Park sits on one of the largest active volcanoes in the world. Well, over the past few weeks, all the animals have started to evacuate Yellowstone. Go look at
So he's going to say, oh, there, I've seen his video.
First
Go look
day
it up. Okay, so I did go look it up, guys. I actually went and looked it up, and as far as the National Park Service goes, There's nothing. It's normal, supposedly. These migrations are normal. But when you start talking to people that like live around there and frequent those areas, and hunters and stuff, it's really, really not normal. So I guess it goes with who you believe on this one, but they definitely are having some really large migrations. And if we go back to that first video that started this whole thing off with that dude freaking out, where was he talking about?
California, Nevada.
No, he was talking about Yellowstone.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he did mention those places too.
Well, yeah. Well, basically, he's talking about the whole western.
Oregon?
Yeah, he's talking about that whole western fault line.
Yeah, where
Out
all
there.
the volcanoes are at.
Yeah, but he specifically mentioned Yellowstone and the seismic activity underneath Yellowstone. So interesting that other things are happening. But like I said, ooh, big thunder right there. But like I said, according to the official narrative or the official park website, there's nothing to worry about, guys. It's fine.
That is one of my bucket list items. I would love for it to stop being a problem so we could go. That'd be great.
What, you mean you don't want the super volcano to erupt?
Not really. Not while we're there.
Yeah, that would actually be devastating for not just the country, but probably the world. So it'd be good that it didn't happen.
Like mountain lions leaving, like in a pack. Then they had all the bears. Grizzly bears, which are solitary animals, are leaving in packs. No one's ever seen this. Then herds of buffalo are running down the road. I just started thinking about that movie 2012. I feel like every time I turn on my phone, it's like, is today the day? Floods,
Yeah, I agree with that. Is today going to be the day?
wars.
Yeah, it is. It is interesting. There's a lot of stuff. Like I said, prophecies being fulfilled. It's crazy. Crazy stuff going on, guys. Pay attention. Be ever watchful.
Yeah, if that's not really happening, how are they getting those videos?
Exactly.
This is 2 videos I've taken of the moon on 2 separate days, 2 days apart.
I love all these moon theories.
I've got a question. If the moon is a solid object in space, why do the craters change? Like, look at the craters
Do
here
the craters change?
and look at the craters here. I mean, on the bottom, the craters are there, indented, you can see them.
Yeah, but you got like a much clearer view on the
It's like
bottom.
they're sealed over. Let's see this from the start.
Oh, see?
Slightly different.
Look
Well, you
at
can
the
see
craters
why.
here, and look at the craters here. Now,
Okay.
I don't know about you,
All right, hold
I
up.
don't
We got to
think
address
that's-
this one. All right, so I like conspiracies and I like all this stuff about the moon. It's especially interesting to me. I look through my telescope all the time at the moon. We have a really nice telescope, and I look at the moon. I really enjoy it. It's interesting. In this particular video, he is asking about craters and why they look different. I don't have a way to point this out to you, but in the top picture, if you look at the left top edge here, the light source from the sun, apparently, or whatever the light source is shining. The sun is shining more from the left side. You see that? How it's shiny on this left top edge, and it's dark on this right top edge of the top picture.
Oh, it's like they flipped.
Now look how they flip-flopped. On the bottom picture, the left top edge is dark, and the right top edge is illuminated. So I'm going to call BS on this one. I don't think the craters are changing. I think the light is shifting or being cast from different directions, so it just
It
looks
would have
different.
to be like at the same time.
Yeah, he said 2 days later, but a lot changed in the 2 days. I mean, yeah, it'd be hard to get the same exact angle. I mean, he does seem to have a similar angle here, but time of day, I mean, was everything the same?
Yeah, why is the bottom one more clear?
The bottom one is also illuminated from the right side, whereas the top one is illuminated from the left side. So, yeah, I'm not buying this one, but there are some good moon ones out there. Let's get back to it.
Solid object should be doing that. Maybe the scientist from the 60s was right in saying the moon is plasma.
Plasma.
I mean, I don't know how he was proving that, but it would make sense that it's ionized gas, just like the sun.
The moon?
Now, one thing, you have a theory
I don't know about
the
that.
moon, and we expect to be
What is
able to get observable facts about the moon fairly soon. What is your theory? The moon is a plasma. No man will ever land on it. The soft landing attempts will all fail.
It's quite interesting. He said no man will ever land on it if it is made of plasma.
Far less than is currently
Yep.
It's in a different stage. Gravitational theories are out, and the new concept of the cosmos and of its laws has to be evolved. On the contrary, there is scientific views expressed all over the world now that the moon seems to be of a quite different nature than what was assumed. The Americans and Russians are thinking of landing men on it. Well, that will never happen.
That will never
That'll
happen.
never happen. Well, I can't say I disagree with him on that one. But, well, I don't know. Maybe we could. We'll see. I don't think we have yet. I'll say that. I don't think we have yet. I'd love to say that we have. I think that would be amazing, but I just don't think we have. Do you guys believe we landed on the moon? Tell me in the comments. Did we land on the moon? I mean, I'll listen to anybody's opinion and viewpoint. I will really, really will. I just personally think it's not really plausible. There's a lot of reasons why it would be very difficult, especially in the 1960s. And considering all the things that have happened since then, like NASA supposedly taping over the moon landing
The evidence.
tapes and stuff like that. Like, come on, man. Like,
We've been using that
something's up
excuse
with-
for a really long time, if you think about it.
yeah, something's up with that.
Our camera system is faulty. That 1 minute, it's because we changed those tapes on technology we don't even really use anymore. But we changed those tapes,
Well.
and there's a gap of a minute. I mean, I just love the fact that
Sad,
we're
but
very
true.
consistent with that.
Yeah.
Like, so consistent. We're like, oh, we got to save that money. They're saving our taxpayer dollars
Yeah,
by
we
getting
gotta
rid of
tape
the
over
evidence.
the evidence.
Love that. You would think that with as much money as we give to them, they would at least keep the evidence to show us what's really happening. Surprise!
Nah.
No.
All right. Let's see what this fella has to say.
Is this unassuming picture
Why is
taken
everything
off the
so
shores of
quiet?
Antarctica perhaps the most important photograph ever taken in human history?
No. Don't
Stick
know.
around. I'll explain more. This man's name is George Rayner, and he's a biologist. And he unknowingly possibly took the most important picture
Oh, yeah,
in
there you
human
go.
history
I think
while
I
he
can
was
hear it
down in
better. What do you
Antarctica
guys think?
exploring whales. There is a large faction of people that believe what he captured here beyond the ice wall is actually the edge of our known world, the firmament. And that might sound crazy.
Look at that picture.
But I'm going to provide you with some evidence that might make you think it's not so crazy. Let's first get a point of reference by looking at this Go Fast rocket that was launched from Arizona that went straight up and at about 72 miles appeared to hit something, a barrier of some sort. And if we are potentially living under a
Well,
dome,
I didn't see that.
and we look at Arizona, it would be closer to the highest part of the dome. So 72 miles here would lead to a lower resting dome down towards Antarctica. And when you scour the internet and you find encyclopedia information pre-NASA, this is what you find.
I'm going to show you the Encyclopedia Britannicas in the public libraries before 1958ers, Volume 2, out of the alphabet A. We're going to flip to the Antarctica from 1958 before the Antarctic Treaty says the flights proved inland areas to be featureless in character with a dome 13,000 feet high and about
What?
latitude 80 degrees south.
What?
Longitude 90 degrees east.
I'm going to have to find
When
a
they returned to New Zealand,
1958
these flights proved the inland areas to be featured
encyclopedia.
in character with a dome 13,000 feet
We
high
actually
and
have
about latitude
encyclopedias,
80
but they're from the
degrees
80s.
south.
So 72
They're not old
miles
enough.
high. And when you get closer to Antarctica, as in New Zealand and Australia, 13,000 feet is where they're saying the dome is.
Goodness
Which is about
gracious.
3 miles. So going from 72 miles down to about 3 miles. At some point, it seems like that is going to connect to the known grounds. And when you colorize this photo and look at it closer and compare what that looks like to the ripples of water, they look almost identical. And when you look at other
Interesting.
photos from this man's camera, you see it's not just a phenomenon caused from the camera or the type of photography or even the lens, but it is very specific to this area here beyond the glacier,
Wow.
the ice wall, or whatever this is. It's specific to the background.
It does look like a
Like I
wall.
said in the beginning. Is
does.
this photograph potentially the most important photograph?
I don't
that's ever
know.
been taken
I don't know, guys. What do you think, guys? What do you
The
think?
shape of rainbows
Well, if that's the
actually reflect
case,
the fact
and
that
it's still
we are, in
there,
fact,
like it was then,
Well, they
you
don't
would-
let you go there.
God's special
That's what the
ability to
1958
protect us from
Antarctic
who
Treaty
knows what else
was.
is out there.
It was all these countries that
Yeah.
signed this thing saying nobody's allowed to go there or do anything or build anything or I mean they can go there for scientific purposes but with special
gotta
permits.
get cleared.
Yeah. So
Well, I guess I meant he was talking about New Zealand being pretty close to
Well,
where
sure.
it would disappear. So that's all I meant. Like if you're in New Zealand, can you?
no, I think you would still have to go pretty far south.
400,000 miles per hour hurling through the universe. Of course.
His disclaimer.
Have a great day.
Oh yeah. This is also clearly for entertainment purposes only.
Oh, of course. That's all we're doing here.
This is for
Entertaining.
fun.
This one's very interesting. I've seen this. Watch this. This was so it's gonna go up and up and up and then hit a ceiling, but you can hear it hit and bump along this top of this ceiling. This is a GoPro, and you hear water. Listen.
Oh, wow. Like.
Listen. Shh. We're gonna go back. That sounds like water.
It does, but that bang sounds like something metal almost.
I'm
you
saying
hear it?
water. Water.
Oh yeah, I heard the water, but I'm saying like the bang. That.
Yeah.
That
That's
sounds like metal.
like it's bumping on the top of a ceiling.
Yeah.
I don't know what else that would be. They seem rhythmic though, so that's kind of strange. Oh, maybe because it's like bouncing and
It
then
is bouncing.
floating down and then bouncing. I don't know.
But why would it have like a metallic sound?
Look,
Oh yeah.
that's where you hear it bumping.
Now it's rattling.
It's bumping on the ceiling. That's what it's doing. It's
because
That's wild.
What do you guys think about that, man? I mean, seriously, you can hear the water and you can see it bumping on the ceiling, supposedly the ceiling at least. I don't know. That one's really strange, man. Really strange.
What do you guys think about the firmament? Some people don't even believe that we have a firmament.
Some people don't.
It is interesting because the Bible has definitely been, I'm going to say, tweaked with specific words. Because definitely older ones really point out, especially in Genesis, speaking of the waters above and below and explaining the firmament. So
this says Elon said the moon landings were a historical anomaly and that it would take 8 field trips for a single moon mission.
Elon Musk is a smart guy. He says it's going to take 9 fuel trips in order to have
See, you
enough
can
fuel.
find him saying that, Jamie. 8.
Oh, I'm sorry, 8. 8
So
fuel trips.
Pull up him saying that.
I think he's
Semantics.
made it more efficient now. He's made
Well,
bigger
it's important.
containers,
So
now
what
it's
do
only 8.
people that are confronted by this information that wanted to refute it, what do they say?
Well, the college professor I talked to said even a confession from Buzz Aldrin that the moon missions were fake wouldn't dissuade him from the glorious moon landings. He would
Well, he can
Fake.
have those because
Elon
Buzz.
Musk says it would take 8 Starship launches to fuel up a single moon trip. Elon Musk isn't entirely sure how many Starships it will take.
I would just first.
Buzz denied the
That's without
moon
creating a
landings.
new rocket to create a new payload to create the amount of fuel.
He needs cooperation with NASA to fulfill his dreams, and he's playing ball. I would probably do the same thing.
Yeah. That makes sense. This is one of those subjects, and this is why so many people are reluctant to take it on. But if you even talk about the moon landing being fake or entertain a person like yourself that says this, you're automatically put in the category of being a fool.
That is
Isn't
true.
interesting? If you believe the lie, you're intelligent, and if you believe the truth, you're a fool.
that's so often the case, unfortunately.
That's the idea behind the red pill and the blue pill. Some people just want to take that blue pill and pretend like none of it's really happening. I used to tell people at work all the time because they would have all these questions, but then they wouldn't want to. These stories are horrible. I don't want to talk about it. And I'll say, look, you can close your eyes to it all you want to, but it doesn't make it go away. It's still happening.
I used to be one of those people. I really wanted to bury my head in the sand so bad. Just be like, no, it's not real. I'm in my own little world and everything's okay. And he'd be like, no, it's not okay. I'm not going to let you pretend like it's okay. I'm like, please let me pretend.
Yeah, no, it's not good. Not good. People take advantage of you, man.
This is the largest coincidence
More
in history.
Joe Rogan.
See if your history teacher can explain this. Abraham Lincoln was elected to Congress in 1846. John F. Kennedy was elected to Congress in 1946. Abraham Lincoln was elected president in 1860. John F. Kennedy was elected president in 1960. Both were particularly concerned with civil rights. Both wives lost a child while living in the White House. Both presidents were shot on a Friday. Both presidents were shot in the head. Now, it gets really weird.
Wow.
Lincoln's secretary was named Kennedy. Kennedy's secretary was named Lincoln. Both were assassinated by Southerners. Both were succeeded by Southerners named Johnson. Andrew Johnson, who succeeded Lincoln, was born in 1808. Lyndon Johnson, who succeeded Kennedy, was born in 1908.
What?
John Wilkes Booth, who assassinated Lincoln, was born in 1839. Lee Harvey Oswald, who assassinated Kennedy, was born in 1939. Both assassins were known by their three names. Both names are composed of 15 letters. Now hang on to your seat. Lincoln was shot at the theater named Ford. Kennedy was shot in a car called Lincoln made by Ford. Booth and Oswald were assassinated before their trials. And here's the kicker. A week before Lincoln was shot, he was in Monroe, Maryland. A week before Kennedy was shot, he was with
Marilyn Monroe.
He didn't say that the way he wanted to.
The assassin ran to a warehouse. Kennedy was shot from a warehouse, and the assassin ran to a theater.
That is crazy. If all those things, there's no way all that's coincidence. Look at this one.
Oh my goodness. Is that Optimus? The Optimus robot?
This one's true, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to break your hearts, but that was our former president. There it is. Look at that. That's not similar. That's the same. Mm-hmm.
Look, that you can have him kind of like
Auto
crouched
Pen.
down.
They called him Auto Pen. That was his robot name.
Oh my gosh. Did you see that apparently his photo got replaced with the Auto Pen?
I did. I saw that. So silly. Look at this. What? No. Okay. Yep. So they put it right in our faces, guys.
It's 50
Want to see a
euros.
working model of the firmament that proves that the world is semi-flat? This is probably going to get taken down.
Semi-flat?
I found this on eBay, and it is a vintage planisphere that has the entire night sky on it. You just adjust for your date, your time, and
Interesting.
your zone. And what do you know? It's a dome with every single constellation on it and Polaris in the center at the top of the dome. It came with the firmament part, and then this is called the bowl of the night. It says the bowl of the night
Firmament
shows
part.
the star-filled
I heard.
sky for any hour, any night.
I
Match
love
the
it.
date you want to the standard local time. In the sky, there are bright planets moving against the background of fixed stars. They stay close to the band marked. Follow this path to watch the stars, and you can track them night by night, week by week. There's no way to make this work on a globe model. We live in a realm created by God, as detailed in Genesis 1. God created the firmament and separated the waters from the
Preach it.
waters.
From the
God's
waters.
throne sits directly above the firmament. So if they would go such great lengths to hide this from you because it's in the Bible, what else do you think they're hiding from you? The fact that Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. No one goes to the Father except through him. I used to be an atheist, guys, and this is part of the reason, because I was a science head, and I thought that it disproved God, but everything that disagrees with the existence of God is, yep.
Yep. That was a good one. I like that one.
It's really interesting because atheists really want to be like 100% believing into the science. I want to prove everybody wrong that God isn't real. And most of the time when they like really go down that rabbit hole and they really go ahead and they look for that research, they come back and they're like, there's a God.
Well, so the ones that
Not everyone, but
No.
I'm just saying
No,
there's
I don't think that's the
quite
case
a
for
few.
everyone, but yes, it does happen. I think those people truly do think like there's a part of them that knows God's real, and they are wrestling so hard to like make that go away for them. They can't get it out of their head though. I think that's what I think. I could be wrong about some of them. Some of them just want to be trolls or whatever. That said,
I mean, you
I
guys
also-
can have whatever beliefs you guys want to have.
sure. I think the same thing about Christians who try to force it down people's throats.
Oh yeah,
I
we're
think
not meant
that-
here.
I
We're
think
not meant
no, we're
to
not
do that.
meant to do that. No, and I think that those people are really, really wrestling hard with the fact that they are having trouble believing, and they really, really want to believe, so they're trying to make others believe so that they can feel like, okay, I'm not alone in this. Like, I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to put anybody in a box.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just
We're not trying to label you.
No, I'm just voicing my thoughts on what I think about why people might do what they do. I don't know. This girl is very interesting to me, though, her whole model. I really love the flat earthers and their whole theories and stuff. Flat earthers can get really crazy, guys. I don't mean crazy like in a bad way. I mean like their stuff goes in some really interesting places. I love how they get to where they are. I love how they go down the pathways to believe what they believe. It's pretty wild to me, some of the stuff that they get to, these flat earthers. But I think I lean more towards these Christian flat earthers, because they're not really believing in the same flat earth theory that
No, it's
flat
more like
earthers
that we're in
believe
a dome.
They believe in this Genesis model of the earth. And I think it's very interesting because as I read the Bible,
Like a half a dome?
yeah, so it's supposedly it's like a half a dome almost. Like no, it's like the earth is like a what do they say? It's like almost like a half of a globe.
Mm-hmm.
And
Kind
then
of like
there's
hers.
a dome on top of it. Is that what she said?
Well,
oh, sorry.
more or
I
less-
missed that part.
No,
Maybe.
no,
yeah.
no. She didn't necessarily say that, but what I'm saying is like her
Yeah, so she's got the
her
globe
model
part.
is the top.
I mean,
Is the
she's
piece
got
that goes on the
she's
top.
got the dome part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
The sky part. She's got the sky part. She has the firmament piece.
Sure, but so this Christian model believes that that the whole Earth isn't just this flat disc. Sorry, I shouldn't lean back. The whole Earth isn't just this flat disc, but that the Earth is rounded on the bottom and it's like set, and that God like set it on its base, and then and then there's the firmament on top of that. I really like that whole model. I love digging into that more and trying to understand it more, because when I read the Bible, I read things like the other day when we were reading the Bible and we saw that one line that said the sun had come up on the earth. And I'm like, well, yeah, but where? like where did it come up on the earth? Because, I mean, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. The sun is always up somewhere in this globe model. It is pouring rain outside right now, guys. But in a flat model, I guess, the sun could legit come up on the earth. So I don't know. I'm just saying. So as I read those things, it piques my interest.
What was the scariest moment of
Oh!
the journey?
Okay. This is the Buzz Aldrin video that I just talked about a few minutes ago.
Where's his handler?
I don't think there is one. So Buzz Aldrin is gonna confess right here. You're gonna hear him say it. We never went to the moon. We never landed on the moon. I don't know if how he words it.
Scariest. It didn't happen. It could have been scary.
What? Did you hear everybody just giggled and thought like, oh, silly Buzz.
I can call you Buzz.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a legal name. Passport,
Okay.
driver's license.
And I am Uncle Coney tonight.
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
let's talk about this because this is fascinating. I remember very clearly. I think anybody who was alive at the time does. I remember my parents waking me up and we went down and we watched you guys land on the moon,
No,
which
you
was
didn't. No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
Because there wasn't any television. There wasn't anybody taking a picture. You watched animation. So you associate
There it is.
what you saw with.
I have very hazy memories. Well,
Why has nobody been to the moon in such a long time?
That's not an 8-year-old's question. That's my question. I want to know, but I think I know. Because we didn't go there, and that's the way it happened. And if it didn't happen, it's nice to know why it didn't happen.
Oh, this little girl. She's
I know,
like,
right?
what?
She has no idea.
No gravity.
There's no gravity.
And I'm a diver,
He's such a
scuba
sweet
diver,
baby.
and when you get down
There it is.
underneath the water, you're floating.
Sorry, what do you say? Thank you.
Wow. Okay, guys, there you heard it from Buzz Aldrin himself. Outer space is underwater. It's under the sea.
Well, didn't you ever hear the song Californication?
Yeah, I did. Space is made in a Hollywood basement, guys.
So, I mean,
Oh, man, that's from Buzz Aldrin. This says CERN now admits they are communicating with entities. Oh, my gosh, man. What is CERN? What are these people doing?
that is from like 2 years ago.
It is. Yeah, 2 years ago. 23 years ago.
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost exactly 2 years ago, though.
3 years ago.
Oh, 3 years ago.
Yes.
Sorry, it's 2025.
That's
But
crazy.
That is very interesting.
This collider and these beings that they're in
What is this
communication.
broadcast?
So we're talking about the premier scientists on planet Earth right now who are actively engaged, according to their own words, communicating with something with a personality, in their own words, from another dimension.
What?
And that's the purpose of the collider. I mean, people need to understand this is not science fiction. This is fact.
That's correct. What I write about in
These
my
people are
novel,
talking to demons, you guys, and then making decisions for our world.
with
That's
science.
what's happening.
Everything that I present publicly
It's crazy.
in the books, public speaking, is all drawn from their own scientific journals and white papers. And then I'm able to see what they're doing. Not just extrapolate, but see in real time what it is they're doing. Not a future agenda, but what they're doing right now today. The imminency of what they intend to do, which is opening this gateway. And understand that the world of science in terms of particle physics also overlaps into DNA, into biology.
Yes.
There's a multifaceted, multi-level agenda at play, not just with CERN, but it's proof of concept feeder labs around the world that feed into CERN. So we are talking about...
Okay. That got really, really heavy.
You know what the good book says? Let your light so shine before men that they would see your good works and glorify your God.
Is that Robin Williams?
I don't take credit for all this stuff.
Is that Robin Williams? If that's not Robin Williams, he needs to go and play as Robin Williams in a Robin Williams movie.
How do you get your voice to sound like that? And how do you get your face to look like that?
That has to be Robin Williams.
He was so upset toward the end, though. And this guy looks way too happy and upbeat.
Well, maybe that's what he did. Maybe he left Hollywood or whatever, and now he's at peace.
Do you remember the interview we saw with him and Philip Seymour Hoffman?
Yes.
It was so sad.
I
really
know.
felt like he was troubled.
Yeah, he was. He was very just lost.
And angry.
This looks just like an older, happier Robin Williams. That's crazy. If anybody knows who this guy is, put that in the comments, please, because I believe this is Robin Williams. I really do. Let's listen to this guy, man.
You know what the good book says? Let your light so shine before men that they would see your good works Glorify your God. Hey, I don't take credit for all this stuff. If I ever won an award, I'd be like, this is all because of Jesus.
That's Robin
Yeah,
Williams.
somewhere for
Baby, that's Robin Williams.
After he found Jesus?
I guess.
Changed my life, changed my heart.
Changed my life. Changed my
Gave me a new life.
He gave him a new life.
Made a lot of mistakes.
Aww.
But you know what? It's okay. We're allowed to make mistakes. It's how we learn. Not only is that how we learn, it's how we grow. And when we grow, we become something. Something that he wants us to be. Tried to be something my whole life. I was wrong. No. It's time to really ask him and say, okay, your turn. Can't get it right.
What? Come on. Did you see that little laugh thing he just did? That is Robin Williams, man. I'm sorry. Nobody will convince me that's not Robin Williams. That little laugh is signature.
Just the whole
Look,
thing. It is
I know.
if
Everything
Robin
about
Williams
his voice, everything about his...
discovered Jesus, a happy...
and left Hollywood, faked his death or something, and left Hollywood, and he put this out pretending to be somebody else. You can't pretend to be somebody. You're Robin Williams. That's incredible. There's okay. Some people have doppelgangers, right? It'd be one thing to say this guy's a doppelganger, but I would expect him to like speak like this, not speak exactly like Robin Williams. Same mannerisms, same laugh, same everything, same light in his eye, and the same smile. Like, this is Robin Williams from the kids' movies. You know what I mean? Like when he was still happy.
Patch Adams.
You know?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, or Hook, or one of those good movies like where Robin Williams or Mrs. Doubtfire, you know?
That was good and bad. You know what I mean?
They all were. But that was 90s movies. Like lots of 90s movies were that way. All right, I want you to hear this laugh because that is signature to Robin Williams, this laugh. All right, this little it's like a little scoffy laugh thing he does. Listen.
Be something my whole life. I was wrong. No. It's time to really ask him and say, okay.
Right here.
Your turn. Can't get it right. No matter what I do. No matter where I turn. It's the wrong turn. The only other turn is your turn. So Lord, pray for everyone here on TikTok that they would find you in the right way.
Wow. Okay.
So this guy's TikTok is
Cheese Tin 84.
84. That's an interesting. Let's see.
She's gonna look him up right now.
I gotta look it up now.
She's gonna stalking Robin Williams.
Oh my goodness.
This got to be Robin Williams, man. I'm sorry, that has to be Robin Williams. Has to be.
The Steve Show.
Is that him for real?
That's the guy.
He has a show?
Oh no. Dr. Stevie's dressed just like Patch Adams.
There's no way, guys. There's no way this is not Robin Williams.
Oh look, he even kind of made himself look like the Doubtfire.
Yeah, this guy has a whole social media account where he does like what appears to be like a podcast.
Jumanji. No, he literally just went into the fact that he looks and sounds just like him and was like, nope.
I don't believe it. I believe it is him, and he's just using his old persona to feed his new lifestyle.
All right, Robin. We're glad
That guy,
that you're
look,
now
if
Steve.
you guys were scrolling through this right now, every one of these pictures looks exactly like Robin Williams. Can we pull that up on here somehow or no?
I mean, yeah, you can actually.
All right, what's his name?
Cheese Tune 84. I wonder why 84.
Cheese
Tune.
Okay, guys, check this out. This is incredible. All right, absolutely incredible. This is Robin Williams. Look at this guy.
I mean, that's interesting.
There he is as Mrs. Doubtfire, or is that Mrs. Doubtfire? That could be the actual.
There is one where he actually dresses up like Mrs. Doubtfire.
I'm telling you guys, this is Robin Williams, man. He just faked his death and changed his persona and doing things different now.
There's, oh, yep, see there, it says Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mm-hmm.
All right, just click on Mrs. Doubtfire. I'm just interested to see what it...
Hello, dear. How are you today? Would you like me to make you a cup of tea? Well, dear, even though they cut my hair and they screwed it all up, you know, sometimes you gotta break a few eggs in order to make an omelet. You know what I'm saying, puppet? God bless you.
All right. All right. I have to look at another one. That's crazy. All right, let's find another one.
Feelings. Oh, watch out. Woo! Watch out, teenagers. Yes, Jason will make fun of you. Oh my gosh. Woo! What's your sign? Hey, my sign is crew now. Right on, man. I don't know if this is a helicopter. I don't know if it's a microphone. I don't know what the heck this thing is. I just drew it and made it. I just put it on. Woo!
There's no way.
No, we don't even know if it goes
This is
way or
not
that way. What is
Robin
that?
Williams.
Oh my gosh, I have no idea. Oh, it's sideways. Oh, there we go. All right. Wow, you gotta like these patches. Yes, they come fully ready for taking on and off. Ooh, hook. Yes. Arr. Oh, hook. Oh, hook, line, and sinker. Oh, wow. Ooh, good morning, Vietnam, or hook. What did you like better? Oh, my gosh. Oh, it's so hard to tell. Oh, my gosh. Totally different storylines. Totally different characters. Oh, my gosh. What? I don't know. One can fly, and then one... Woo! Watch out, teenagers.
Okay. All right. Wow. I'm sorry. That is...
Everybody, we just discovered Robin Williams still alive.
That is 100% Robin Williams. I don't care what he wants to call himself now. Don't care. That's Robin Williams.
Now. He looks happy now.
He definitely looks happy. This guy, this performance we just watched, this performance right here.
Yes, Jason will make fun of you. Oh,
That's
my
July
gosh.
13th.
What's your sign? Hey, my sign is crew now. Right on, man. I don't know if this is a helicopter.
Yeah, that is typical Robin Williams, like on a stand-up comedy tour. Like, this is how he was on his comedian, like, stand-up shows. I love Robin Williams. I think he's incredible. I've always liked him. Where were we?
You should put your Huggies on, because you might just be soiling yourself after this one. We all know Elon Musk, but a lot of you might not know Wernher von Braun, the original rocket man, the director of NASA during all the moon missions. And did you know that Wernher von Braun just happened to predict that a man named Elon would conquer Mars?
I did know that, actually.
1952. Wow, what an amazing coincidence.
I'm not on the right page. So I'm not okay. So that book is part of that whole conspiracy line that we were looking at with Donald Trump and the
the time traveler.
Time traveler.
And it's got Barron in there.
Barron Trump, the Adventures of Barron Trump. If you guys haven't seen that, that's by Ingersoll
Lockwood.
Lockwood.
Do you remember that?
No.
Do you remember the website? Do you remember the website?
Oh, the one that it was all about that.
No,
which one?
I don't know. Maybe it was, but it was Lockwood. Like you go on the website and like you.
Yes, and there was hidden things. Yes.
Oh, it was very interesting.
Yeah, we found this website all about that story, Ingersoll Lockwood, and when you go to their website, there's apparently like a foundation. You can go to the website, and then there's all these little hidden gems and these little. You'll see these little spots, and if you hover over it with your mouse, like this thing go up here, and you can click on a link, and it takes you to this. It's really wild stuff, guys. What I would suggest, though, is just go down that rabbit hole with the whole Ingersoll Lockwood, and then this thing here with Elon was written about in a book in 1952, guys. In 1952, a man named Elon would conquer Mars.
But I knew about this one a long time ago.
Yeah.
But what I just figured out, some of you are not ready for, because
Boy, they do look similar.
I know that they can either age reduce or they're fallen angels and they don't die, but you probably don't.
Interesting.
So look at that, and look at that. It's almost like that was removed and now there's a hole there. And don't worry, I circled again. There's a hole where that used to be. And those marks seem to be in the exact same place. But hold on, there's many more. Like how Werner
look at that.
had a big old scar right there, like a big old hole in his
It's
face.
very mild on Elon's face.
Not
You
to
can
mention,
barely see
look
it.
at those eyes.
Yeah, look at the
And
eyes
then
though.
it
That's what I
almost
can't get
looks
over.
like there was a hole that used to be there, but they tried to fill it in, right?
Yeah,
there.
kinda. You can see it. But look at
give it
the
your time.
eyes. Look at their eyes,
Let's
man.
look at these little marks right
Just look at like the curves under their eyes, even.
right there. Oh, I circle bad. Bad circling.
The shape of their eye. Look at the shape
Those
of
two
the eye.
and those two.
They're the same.
Right there. Kind of like they're in the same spot. Almost like these two.
Look at the distance of the white between
Moles. Those are moles.
the iris and the bottom of
now
the lid.
we just have
and the lid that covers the top
scars
when it shows the
where
eyes
those
again.
moles
They're exactly the same.
used to be. Wow.
Look at that eye.
Again, what an amazing
Look at that
coincidence.
eye. They're the same.
You want to see more of a coincidence? How their faces fit perfectly together, and you will see in the exact same alignment. Mouth, a nose. Watch how that eyebrow. Oh,
I mean, he's like-
adjustment. Watch how the eyebrow
Look at
smooths over
the
exact
forehead wrinkles.
on both sides. Eyebrows, eyes, nose, mouth, and yeah, it changed his nose a little
Look at the
bit.
eyes are the same.
But of course, all this is just for entertainment
That is
purposes,
wild.
people.
Look at the
I
photo.
don't really think they can either age reduce through technology or
They put it right in our faces, man.
or maybe they're just fallen angels. But I don't really think that. It's just satirical humor, and I create this stuff out of thin air and just
It's
happen
for
to find the
entertainment
exact same
purposes only.
birthmarks on them because I'm lucky. I mean,
Told
they
you
don't even look
earlier.
like they could be the same person, even though even their
I can't get over the eyes. The eyes are the same.
wrinkles match.
Yeah, the
Oh, and
forehead
this is
wrinkles
dumbed down
match
version. If
identically.
you want full-on truth, I literally have to dumb it down for the masses, or they don't let it fly.
Oh yeah, we
Entertainment
understand
only,
that,
people.
buddy. We've been shadow banned to death.
Jokes. I got jokes.
Jokes, people. It's for entertainment purposes only.
It's scary how true this is. Watch.
Have you ever heard the metaphor of the buffalo and the cows? No, please sure. Buffalo and cows, they can both sense when a storm's coming. Big, terrible rainstorms coming, they both sense it. And cows, they take off running away. Buffalo, they sense the storm and they run right at it. They run right into the storm. And I compare that to trauma. We're just creating a generation of cows where we're making it okay for us. We just let them run away from it and not deal with it. And the cool thing is cows, as they're running away from the storm, they get tired. The storm catches up with the cows, and the cows keep running. They don't stop. If they stop, let the storm pass. No, they just run with
Stay
the
in the
storm.
storm.
So
Oh,
in
wow.
this misery and shame and guilt.
Isn't that what
in
we
this
do?
Way longer than they have to be. The buffalo, they run into the storm, and it's terrifying. Once you get past that first initial scare, that fear, and you get in the storm and the storm passes, then they're happy and they're rested, and then they can enjoy what the storm gave them, the water and the grass and all that stuff.
Wow, that is one incredibly cool analogy for courage in life and living life with courage, man. That's it right there. Yeah, you got to just push through the storms, guys. It's scary, but you can get through it, and it's all good on the other side. So, yeah, don't run with the storm. That's a really, we do that as humans. We run along with the storm and we stay in the agony for as long as we can. It's crazy.
And then
Why
we
do
get
do that?
tired, and then we kind of give up, and we're like, okay, storm, just take me.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times it's when we just kind of give up. I just can't do it anymore. The storm passes right over, and you're just relieved.
And as soon as that happens, you get another one.
It's true.
You don't get a lot of relief.
Yeah.
Armstrong steps onto the moon. The camera pans, tilts, and zooms as if a cameraman were already there waiting. But who operated it? NASA says the lunar module had a remote-controlled camera mounted on it. Fair enough, until you notice something strange. Perfect framing, smooth pans, and even tilt adjustments that match Armstrong's movements almost theatrically. Here's the question. How could 1960s remote technology achieve cinema-level precision in a hostile vacuum?
Baby, Even our camera work here in our studio with tripods in a fixed environment, we don't get as good a film work as they had on the moon in 1969, remotely from Earth.
With no delay. We're talking about a live broadcast from 238,000 miles away. Even today, controlling a robot remotely across long distances introduces lag. Yet in 1969, with primitive tech, NASA delivered flawless camera work on the first try. Then comes the kicker. When Armstrong left the module, who zoomed the shot outward to capture the scene? NASA claims the camera was pre-programmed, but watch closely. The framing adapts dynamically, almost anticipating human motion. That's not automation, that's a cameraman. So this turns the moon landing into a stage production where every angle was carefully directed.
Oh, yeah.
And if cameras on Earth struggle in extreme temperatures, how did one exposed on the moon survive swings from minus 250 degrees to plus 250 degrees without frying circuits or freezing lenses? The Apollo broadcast wasn't a miracle of engineering, it was a miracle of filmmaking. Maybe, just maybe, the only real camera operator wasn't on the moon at all, but behind the curtain here on Earth. This is for entertainment purposes.
Only.
This is for entertainment purposes only, you guys, just so you know. This is not, we are not being serious here. We are not being serious. Oh, man. So, you guys, that's what we've got for you today. What do you think? Was the moon landing faked? Is it just a miracle of cinematography?
Who did they say did the filmmaking? Do you
There
remember?
was a theory out there that said, Stanley Kubrick.
Oh, yeah.
Kubrick.
Space Odyssey.
Yeah. I guess there's a theory out there that says that the government at the time was just blown away by the movie Space Odyssey. And so they employed Stanley Kubrick to come in and help them fake the moon landing. I don't think that, I don't know, maybe, but I don't know that one's legit. But whatever they did, I don't believe that we truly went to the moon. We can get to low Earth orbit. I believe that. We can get to low Earth orbit, but we can't get outside of that radiation belt. I believe that radiation belt might just be the firmament. That we can't get outside of it. But this is for entertainment purposes only, you guys. That is all the time we have left for you guys here tonight. My wife is getting tired. I
don't know if you could see that, but I'm so sorry. I was yawning.
I have kept her for far too long. It is past her bedtime. But we are so glad you guys joined us. Love having her on when I can. And we had a lazy night, so she was able to hang out. And that is awesome. So we're glad that she was here to be a part of this Freaky Friday video. As we promised you guys, we would start trying to bring these to you guys because we love this type of stuff. It's fun for us. We will have another one hopefully next Friday doing something similar type videos.
There's crazy stuff happening every single day. It's not like we would have a hard time coming up with something new for you guys. So
y'all know I like to talk about Bigfoot, and aliens.
Your eyes open, your ears open. A lot of people have been saying anything that looks really odd and unusual. Don't believe it. Don't be fooled.
Don't do it.
Don't let them fool you.
Nope. Keep your eyes focused on Jesus. Read his word, man.
Tell people about him.
Put on the whole armor of God. Whatever you have to do, prepare yourselves. Get ready. Guys, we will see you for a new episode of the Southern Drawl Podcast right here on the Southern Drawl Podcast. Until then.
The Southern Drawl on the Southern Drawl.
Yeah, well, I'm used to saying on Southern Traditions, but I don't have to say that
We're getting used to moving.
Getting used to moving things around. Until next time, guys, be free, be blessed. Peace.
Blindly walking, I'm so